Judah come out with rap. Oh, everybody rapping. Judah wear his pants hanging down. Everybody start pulling down their pants. Judah turned his hat to the back. Everybody turned their hat to the back. Judah is the trendsetter. Judah is the one that everyone's praising. I talk to you brothers over here, and I see how they honor the so-called heroes of America. They honor Martin Luther King. Where's the Martin Luther King of Great Britain? Where is he? What's his name? Y'all got one? Why? Because Judah influenced the whole earth with the civil rights movement. Civil rights didn't just change over in America. Judah was able to influence the whole earth with that movement. And it affected all the lives of people all over the earth. Right? Malcolm X. Where y'all Malcolm X at? Where Malcolm X over in England? You got Shakespeare. Okay, that's good. But that's another example though. Because the kings that was over here, that ruled over here, was actually Judah. Judah is the trendsetter. It says, Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Read.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. To let you know, Judah will be right there with the superpowers that are ruling the earth. You got Judah right there with the American powers. We're in the neck of the enemies. Read.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
And thy father's children shall bow down to thee. Why? Because who would come through Judah? Christ. Yeshua. Your father's children will bow down to thee. That means Christ would gather all the tribes, and the tribes would bow to him. That's Judah, which is the king tribe. Read.
Verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp.
Judah is a lion's whelp, which means Judah is like a little cub. I mentioned this before, like Lion King. The movie Lion King, how the lion, the bad lion, destroyed the king. And the son, the little cub, was being raised by the little hyenas, which were the Gentiles. Didn't have no idea that really the kingdom belonged to him. And during the whole period, the whole kingdom was dark. The kingdom was going down until eventually he fought that bad lion that was destroying the kingdom and stood up. And therefore the whole earth changed when this son realized who he was and took on his inheritance. But as long as this little cub was in the dark when it came to who he was and what his mission was, this other king could rule. Let me tell you, they put all these things right in our face. All their movies are biblical. They place these things in our face and we just look right over it. It says Judah is a lion's whelp. He's like a little cub. Read.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
We have gone up from the prey. It was one time where Judah was like a lion. If there was an opportunity to prey on something, they take it. But we don't take the prey like we once did. We're not lions anymore. That's what the scriptures are showing you here. We're not operating as lions. Read.
He stooped down. He crouched as a lion.
He crouched as a lion. Read.
And as an old lion.
As an old lion. Now he's like an old lion with no more fight. Read.
Who shall rouse him up?
Who's going to rouse Judah up? When Judah rises up, the whole earth pay attention. Believe me, they pay attention. Therefore, let's give them civil rights. Let's pacify them. Let's pay their leaders to help destroy them. And anytime we do anything against them, we'll just pull out the leaders that will sing kumbaya with them to make them think that it's a change. To make them believe that something have happened. Then y'all just go back to y'all little places. Well, who's going to really rise Judah up? The New World Order will help. Believe me. You start cutting off that food. You start taking those houses. You're gonna see something in Judah you didn't think existed. Because they will go where there's some food at. They may lose, but believe me, before it's over, you're going to be hearing all on the movie, all on the TVs. All these guys, they done held up some supermarkets, that they're living in supermarkets now. You're going to hear about all this for a minute. They're going to be taken out, but believe me, before it's over, you're going to be hearing about some things that Judah, it can be innovative when his back is pushed against the wall. So believe me, it's coming. Right? Judah, who will rouse him up? He's about to get roused up. Now, a lot of us are going to lose in this, but believe me, they're going to take a lot of the New World Order with them. You can believe that. What's the next?
Verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah.
The scepter, which means rulership. Read.
Nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come.
Until Shiloh comes. Shiloh means peaceable one. That's Christ. Read.
And unto him shall the gathering of the people be.
Unto him shall the gathering of the people be. So Christ is going to gather the people. Hence, we said, okay, let's be the gathering of Christ's church. Because it's Christ that's going to gather the people. It's Christ that gave us the spirit to wake up, to talk to the people. And eventually, people say, well, when are we all going to come together as a people? It tell you right here, Christ's going to have to bring us together. Shiloh will have to come to bring us together totally. Right? Read.
Verse 11. Binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes.
He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. So let me ask you, what do this represent? Huh? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get Revelations 19 and 11 and Isaiah 63. Let's get the precepts on this. Let's get it. I'm going to read this, and then you read Revelations 19 and 11, okay? Isaiah 63, Revelations 19 and 11. Binding his foal with the vine, and his ass's coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. Right? Read it.
Revelations chapter 19 verse 11. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness,
which is Christ, go ahead.
And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
In righteousness, mind you, he judge and make war. Go ahead.
Verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes as a flame of fire. Read.
And on his head were many crowns.
Many crowns. Why? He's going to take all the powers from the kings that are ruling when he returns. Read.
And he had a new name written. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
With what?
dipped in blood.
He was clothed with a vesture, so his white garment will be red with grapes. Let me read it again. Genesis 49. Binding his fowl unto the vine, and his ass coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. Talking about our king. Read.